Our world, vast and seemingly familiar, still holds corners that defy our understanding. There are places on our planet that whisper tales of the unexplained, locations that have, for generations, baffled the brightest minds and challenged our perception of reality. They are riddles etched into the very landscape, anomalies that resist simple explanation. From islands that vanish without a trace to structures that stand as silent monuments to forgotten ambitions, these sites are the epicenters of enduring mystery. They are the subject of scientific inquiry, local folklore, and countless wild theories, each attempting to peel back the layers of the unknown. Today, I invite you to join me on a journey. We will travel across the globe, not merely as tourists, but as explorers venturing into the heart of four of the world's most perplexing enigmas. We will navigate the phantom shores of a lost island, stand upon a bridge with a strange and sorrowful power, trek deep into a jungle to find a road to nowhere, and peer into the deepest man-made hole on Earth, a scar left by our own insatiable curiosity. Each location holds a unique story, a puzzle waiting to be examined. Together, let us delve into the stories, the evidence, and the secrets that surround these enigmatic sites. We will explore the theories, from the logical to the fantastical, and seek to understand why these places continue to captivate our collective imagination. Prepare to question what you know, for we are about to step into the realm of the truly mysterious. The journey begins now. In the vast, turbulent waters of the South Atlantic, there once existed an island. Or so the maps told us. For nearly 200 years, from the late 18th century until the dawn of the 20th, it appeared on nautical charts. A lonely outpost named Burha Island. Its position was marked with confidence by cartographers, a supposed haven for sailors navigating these treacherous seas. Early accounts from whalers and explorers spoke of its existence, a small but tangible speck of land in an endless expanse of blue. It was a landmark, a point of reference in a world still being meticulously pieced together by human endeavor. But then, something strange happened. As the 20th century progressed, and navigation became ever more precise, Burha Island began to fade. New charts were drawn, and the island was conspicuously absent. It had, it seemed, simply vanished. Expeditions were launched, equipped with modern technology, to solve the riddle. Ships crisscrossed the charted coordinates, their sonar piercing the depths, their lookouts scanning the horizon. They found nothing. No rocky shores, no submerged plateau, not even a trace of the land that was once considered a certainty. The ocean at the supposed location of Burha is profoundly deep, offering no clues of a sunken landmass. The disappearance has, naturally, given rise to a host of theories. Some whisper of conspiracies, suggesting the island was a secret military base, deliberately erased from public record to conceal its activities. Others propose more fantastical explanations, a gateway to another dimension, or an island that only appears under specific unknown conditions, a brigadoon of the high seas. These ideas, born from the absence of evidence, speak to our deep-seated need to fill the void of the unknown with narrative and wonder. To imagine that there are still fundamental secrets the ocean is unwilling to give up. Yet, logic offers a more prosaic, though no less fascinating, explanation. Cartographers of the 18th and 19th centuries worked with imperfect instruments. A simple miscalculation of longitude, a fleeting glimpse of a distant iceberg mistaken for land, or even a deliberate fabrication to secure funding for an expedition, any of these could have given birth to a phantom island. Once inscribed on a respected chart, such an error could be copied for decades, creating a geographical ghost that haunted maps long after its non-existence should have been established. Burha Island may never have been there at all, a testament to the fallibility of human observation and our enduring quest to chart the unknown. In the serene Scottish countryside, near the village of Milton, stands an elegant Victorian structure, the Overton Bridge. Built in 1895, it gracefully spans the Overton Burn, leading to the stately Overton House. To the human eye, it is a picturesque and entirely unremarkable piece of architecture. But for reasons we cannot fathom, hundreds of our canine companions have perceived it differently. Over the past several decades, this bridge has become the site of a bizarre and heartbreaking phenomenon. An estimated 600 dogs have, without warning, leapt from its granite parapets, falling 50 feet to the rocks below. The incidents share an unnerving consistency. The dogs are almost always long-nosed breeds, such as Labradors, Collies, and Golden Retrievers. The leaps occur on clear sunny days, and invariably from the same two spots on the right-hand side of the bridge. Some dogs have survived the fall, only to return and attempt the jump a second time. For the families who have witnessed this, it is a moment of inexplicable horror. Their beloved pets, often placid and well-behaved, suddenly become possessed by an unseen force, compelled to leap towards injury or death. The local community is haunted by the bridge's reputation, a place of beauty tainted by sorrow. Naturally, such a persistent and localized mystery has invited supernatural explanations. Local lore speaks of the White Lady of Overton, a grieving widow whose spirit is said to haunt the bridge and the surrounding woods, her sorrow somehow unsettling the animals. Others point to the thin veil between worlds in Celtic mythology, suggesting the bridge is a thin place where the spirit world and our own intersect, and that dogs, with their heightened senses, are particularly vulnerable to its influence. These stories provide a framework of meaning for the inexplicable, a way to comprehend the tragic events that unfold here. However, scientific minds have sought a more terrestrial cause. One prevailing theory points to the animal's powerful sense of smell. Below the bridge, the undergrowth is teeming with mink, squirrel, and mice. The scent of these animals, particularly the strong, musky odor of mink, could waft up on air currents and become concentrated in the enclosed space of the bridge's granite walls. It's plausible that this overwhelming scent could trigger a dog's predatory instinct, causing it to vault over the parapet in pursuit of unseen prey. The debate continues, a conflict between rational investigation and the sense that some places hold a power beyond our scientific grasp. Deep within the verdant, sprawling wilderness of Brazil's Atlantic forest, a colossal structure rises from the canopy. It is a monument of concrete and steel, a section of a 6-lane highway complete with towering viaducts, seemingly suspended in mid-air. This is the Viaduto Petrobras, or more accurately, the unfinished section of the Rodovia do Sol. It is a road that begins in the jungle and ends abruptly in the jungle, a stark grey scar on an otherwise pristine green landscape. For decades, it has stood here, slowly being reclaimed by nature, its original purpose all but forgotten by the outside world. The story of this colossal folly begins in the 1950s, a time of ambitious national projects in Brazil. The plan was to forge a direct link between the coastal regions of São Paulo and Rio de Janeiro, a superhighway that would cut through the challenging terrain of the Serra do Mar mountain range. Construction began with great optimism. Engineers and workers battled the dense forest, the steep inclines, and the torrential rain to erect these massive concrete pillars and lay the groundwork for the road. It was a testament to human ambition, a desire to tame the wild and connect the nation. But the ambition was greater than the resources. As costs spiraled and the sheer environmental and engineering difficulties became insurmountable, the project was quietly abandoned in the 1970s. The jungle, which had been fought back at every turn, began its patient work of reclamation. Vines now snake their way up the concrete pillars, and trees sprout from cracks in the road surface. What was intended to be a bustling artery of commerce and travel became a silent concrete ruin, a ghost road haunted by the echo of a dream that was too grand to be realized. Today, this abandoned highway has found a new, unintended purpose. It has become a destination for a different kind of traveler, the adventurer, the photographer, the urban explorer. People trek for hours through the dense jungle, guided by local experts, to witness this surreal spectacle. They come to stand on the edge of the abyss, where the road simply stops, to abseil down its towering pillars, and to capture images of this strange marriage of industrial decay and natural beauty. The viaduct Petrobras is no longer a symbol of failure, but a curiosity, a powerful reminder that even our grandest designs are ultimately transient and subject to the slow, inexorable power of the natural world. During the Cold War, the battle for supremacy between the United States and the Soviet Union was not confined to the arms race or the space race. There was another, lesser-known contest, a race to the center of the Earth. On the remote Kola Peninsula in Russia's desolate north, Soviet scientists began an audacious project. Their goal was to drill as deep as possible into the Earth's crust, deeper than anyone had ever gone before. The project, known as the Kola Superdeep Borehole, was a monumental undertaking of science and engineering, driven by geological curiosity and national pride. For over 2 decades, from 1970 to 1992, the drilling continued. Engineers developed revolutionary techniques to bore through solid rock under immense heat and pressure. The main borehole, a mere 9 inches in diameter, eventually reached a staggering depth of over 12.2 kilometers, or 7.6 miles. It remains the deepest artificial point on our planet. The core samples and data retrieved provided unprecedented insights into the structure of the Earth's crust, revealing the presence of water at depths previously thought impossible, and microscopic fossils of plankton over 2 billion years old. The project was a triumph of scientific endeavor, yet it was also the wellspring of a persistent and chilling legend. As the drill bit reached its deepest point, a story began to circulate. It was said that the scientists had lowered a heat-tolerant microphone into the borehole and had recorded something terrifying, the tormented screams of human souls, echoing from a chamber of fire deep within the earth. The borehole, the legend claimed, had breached the gates of hell itself. This well-to-hell story spread like wildfire, capturing the public imagination and becoming one of the first viral urban legends of the internet era. Of course, the story was a fabrication, likely originating from a tabloid newspaper and later amplified by a religious broadcaster. The scientists involved have repeatedly debunked the tale, stating that such a recording was never made and would be impossible given the extreme temperatures, and yet, the fascination endures. The Kola Superdeep Borehole was sealed in 2008, but it remains a powerful symbol. It represents the limits of our exploration, and the point where scientific fact meets our most primal fears of the unknown that lies, quite literally, beneath our feet. It is a hole not just in the ground, but in our understanding, one that we have filled with our own dark myths. Our journey has taken us from a phantom island to a haunted bridge, from a lost highway to a hole drilled to the edge of our deepest fears. These places serve as a powerful reminder that despite our incredible technological advancements and our ever-expanding sphere of knowledge, our world has not yet surrendered all of its secrets. There are still corners of the globe and of our own experience that remain shrouded in a captivating and sometimes unsettling mystery. These enigmas challenge us, forcing us to confront the limits of our understanding and the possibility that some questions may never have simple answers. Perhaps this is the true power of these locations. They are not just geographical oddities. They are catalysts for imagination and debate. They fuel our innate curiosity and our love for a good story. From the scientific theories that attempt to ground them in reality, to the folklore that elevates them into the realm of legend, these places invite us to become part of their ongoing narrative. They remind us that the world is a far more complex and wondrous place than we often assume, with layers of history, science, and myth waiting to be explored. What do you believe? Have you ever encountered a place that defied explanation? A location that seemed to hold a secret of its own? I would be fascinated to read your own theories about these 4 mysteries, or your stories of other enigmatic places, in the comments below. The quest for understanding is a shared one, and every perspective adds another piece to the puzzle. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of the world's greatest mysteries. If you wish to continue the journey, please subscribe, and together, we will seek out more of the wonders our planet holds.